Hello guys, welcome back to lecture series on Engineering Mathematics 3. So in our today's video, I'm gonna start a new chapter which is statistic. It is very much important for our coming END-SEM exam. So I hope you all have understood my previous concept for unit first and second. Okay, so we are going to start our next unit in this lecture, which is a statistic, which is very much important for your END-SEM exam. So first of all, we can understand the basic concept related to the statistic, and then we go for some previous year question, okay, which are helpful for your END-SEM exam. Okay, let's start with the statistic. Guys, I'm gonna explain to you all with very much basic. Okay, from very much basic we go for like a mean, mode, median, group data, ungrouped data. I will explain everything. Okay, yes, what actually meaning of statistic? Okay, so if you take the word wise meaning, like a statistic means state. Okay, the word statistic, it is derived from the word state. Okay, and we know that the meaning of a state in India, we have state means some sort of province. Okay, yes, some part of the India we consider it as a state. Okay, but in ancient world, the state means a kingdom. Okay, it known as the kingdom, and formerly kings are ruling these kingdoms. Okay, and these kings, okay, these kings, to maintain the revenue of their kingdom, manpower, road, everything, okay, for studying all these concepts, they used to take the word as a statistic. Okay, actually statistic means to keep some observation or data on some specific sorted form. Okay, so this is actually called the statistic. I hope you all have understood the meaning of statistic. Okay, statistic means that revenue, manpower, or anything like a data, whenever we store at a one place, that place we consider it as the statistic. Okay, yes, statistic can be sensed as a singular or plural. Okay, it can be sensed as a singular or plural word. Okay, so that means statistic. Okay, statistic sense means science of a statistic in which statistical method are developed or studied for analyzing numerical data. Okay, so whenever we have numerical data, we analyze it. Okay, inside a statistic. Okay, now for analyzing numerical data, okay, there are some central tendencies. Okay, central tendency means these are the method. Okay, these are the central tendency. These actually we consider this method, okay, to generate this data. Okay, like you already familiar with the mean, median, mode. Okay, okay, this concept we consider here as a numerical statistic. Okay, actually these are the central tendency. Okay, central tendency for finding the measure. Okay, for finding the measure. So we are going to learn this method first. Okay, I hope you all have understood the meaning of a statistic, what actually meaning of statistic. Okay, statistic, this word, okay, actually the statistic word which generated from the state word. Okay, for your understanding, let me write the meaning here. Okay, statistic means which generated by, actually this word generated by word from state. Okay, we already know that the state. Okay, actually the state, the meaning of statistic means to analyze numerical data. Okay, to analyze or process numerical data. So state, that means inside that state we analyze, or to analyze numerical data, numerical data or process. Okay, to analyze numerical data or process numerical data. Okay, so we call it as this statistic. Actually this is the one raw meaning for that statistic. Okay, and if you want actual the definition for statistic, means it is a branch of mathematics, okay, or branch of science which studied applied in collecting, analyzing, and interpreting qualitative data. Okay, interpreting qualitative data. Okay, yes, and affecting by various causes in the department of inquiry. Okay, so actually we consider it, this one is the meaning of statistic. Okay, now for measure, okay, measure of a central tendency, we have some sort of method. Okay, okay, let me explain this meaning to you all. Okay, measure of a central tendency. Okay, this one is our first point, measure of central tendency. Okay, measure of central tendency. Okay, measure of a central tendency. Actually, what is the measure of a central tendency? Okay, that already you are familiar with the concept like a mean, median, mode. Okay, these are the main three measures. Thereafter we have arithmetic mean and harmonic mean also. Okay, so I will explain arithmetic mean, harmonic mean in simple language. First of all, we go for understanding mean, median and mode. Okay, yes, now see that this central tendency can measure. Okay, these are the five central tendency. Okay, what they measure? The mean, median, mode of given data, raw data, or we consider it as the grouped data or ungrouped data. Okay, yes, so in our entire statistic we are going to learn two types of the data. One, it is the grouped data. Okay, grouped data and ungrouped. One grouped data, or second one, it is the ungrouped data. These are the two data we are going to learn in our entire statistic chapter. Okay, yes, so grouped data and ungrouped data. Let me explain the meaning of grouped and ungrouped data. Okay, so it is way easier to understand. Okay, first of all, we go for the understanding meaning of ungrouped data. So actually ungrouped data, what is meant by the ungrouped data? Okay, ungrouped data means simple or raw collection, like if we consider the number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Okay, we don't have any like a frequency or anything it is present here. It is like ungrouped data means simple raw collections of a given observation. Okay, simple raw collection of a given observation. See that 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, this one is a simple raw collection of ungrouped data. Okay, okay, so we call it as the ungrouped data. Okay, this one is important, guys. Okay, that one we are going to learn for the measure of central tendency, for the mean, median, mode, harmonic mean and the geometric mean. Okay, yes, this one is the actual meaning of ungrouped data. Now what about the group data? Group data, what is actually group data? Okay, yes, so group data means we have some sort of frequencies. Okay, some sort of frequencies are present. Okay, when the observation are arranged in a particular order in number of classes or group. Okay, in a number of classes or groups, such a we consider there is a frequency. Okay, so we call it as the grouped data. I'm not going to write the definitions, you just need to understand. Okay, what actually meaning of grouped data. Okay, so for example, let me write the some frequencies. Okay, so you will get like a group data means a class interval. Okay, class interval. Okay, like a class interval means 0 to 10. Okay, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Okay, 30 to 40. This is like a class interval. Okay, so you will get some specific class interval, their frequency, classes, class and their frequency. Okay, frequency, that means class interval, class, frequency, such a sort of data if you have given. Okay, so we consider it as the grouped data. Okay, try to understand the meaning of ungrouped data and group data. It is way easier to find out the central tendency for ungrouped data, that already you familiar with all this ungrouped data and these conditions. Okay, so mostly in our chapter statistic we are going to learn grouped data. Okay, group data which has a class, which has a frequency, which has some intervals given. Okay, Yes, in such a table, we are going to operate all these measure of a central tendency. Okay. Yes, I hope you all have understood ungroup data meaning for this one. Okay, we don't need any deeper meaning right now. Okay, so once we are going to get the concept, okay, then I will explain it into the deeper. Just need to understand the actual meaning. Okay. Yes, so actually there are some specific concept like a class mark, frequencies. Okay, these are terms we needed for further understanding of the concept. Okay, so we do it, we'll take that one, but later on. Okay, yes, this is the actual definition of group data and group data. Okay, let's get start the some central tendency. Okay, types of the central tendency. We already know the central tendency, three major central tendency you are learning from your 7th 8th standard. Okay, okay, so measure of a central tendency. Okay, there are total 5 measures. Okay, total how many measures we have? Total 5 measures. Total 5 measures. Okay, total 5 measures. Within that 3 you are already familiar. Okay, mean, median and mode. Okay, first we have mean, second median, median. Okay, and third mode. Okay, and maybe last 4th and 5th you are familiar for 4th and 5th also. Okay, yes, which is a geometric mean, harmonic mean. A geometric mean, harmonic mean. Okay, okay, now see that these are the first, second, third, fourth and total 5. These are the 5 measures. Okay, these are the total 5 measure for central tendency. These are very much important, guys, that we are going to understand the meaning for each and every measure separately. Okay, yes, so already you are familiar with the ungrouped data. Okay, how to find out the mean for ungrouped data. Okay, yes, and ungrouped data, mean for ungrouped data, median for ungrouped data and mode for ungrouped data. Okay, geometric mean, harmonic mean, keep it for later. I will explain this one in very simple language. Okay, first of all we understand these three: mean for ungrouped data, mean for grouped data, median for ungrouped data, median for grouped data. Okay, mode for ungrouped data and mode for grouped data. Okay, yes, these three are important here for grouped and ungrouped data. Okay, yes, so for ungrouped data it is way easier to understand. Okay, mean for grouped data means we are adding all n number of observation and we are dividing it by total number of observation. It is a mean. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, median means the middle value for our given entire observations. Okay, now see that I taken one example here for I'm explaining median. Okay, 1 3 5 7 9, consider these are 5 numbers I do have here. I want the median for these 5 numbers. See that middlemost value, middlemost means 1 3 left it here, 7 9 it is other side, 5 it is the median for this observation. That means the median means the middle value for our given observation. Okay, mean means add 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 divided by total number of observation 5. This one is a arithmetic mean. Okay, so mean can be written as arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean also, don't get confused, both are having same meaning. Okay, mean or arithmetic mean. And mode means mostly repeated value. Now see that we don't have any repetition here. So if for example if I have 5 again and dash dash dash. Okay, so if 5 it is mostly repeated value. Okay, consider these are the observation. 5 it is 2 times repeated here in this observation, so we consider mode as a 5. Okay, because it mostly repeated value, so 5 it is mode here. Okay, mean, median, mode, these are the for ungrouped data. For grouped data we have some another results. that I'll explain into my next lecture. Okay. Yes, so first of all we go for the understanding mean, median, mode. Okay, with the group data and ungrouped data. Okay. Yes, so that's it for our today's lecture. In our tomorrow's lecture, in our next lecture, guys, I'm gonna explain to you all the first measure for central tendency. Okay, first measure for central tendency, which is a mean. Okay, in my next lecture. I hope you all understood basic concept that we needed, okay, for our statistic chapter, okay, that I explained here everything. I hope you all have understood and liked my today's video, okay. So even after, if you found anything difficult, let me know in my comment section, guys. And if you are interested to see more videos, you can check it in my I button, or you will get my entire playlist into the description box. So thank you everyone. Thank you for my today's lecture.